Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I am going to show you the definitive, fastest way to list cards on TCGplayer. I really believe that even if you have a machine that's going to list things, it might be more convenient. It might free you up to do other things, but this is absolutely the fastest way to list cards on TCGplayer. This is how I list cards, and I'm going to show you because I've got about 4 of these ETB cases full of cards that are sorted, and they just need to be listed. And so I'm not going to record the entirety of listing these cards, but I'm going to show you how I do the first bit so that you guys can see how I go about doing that. But if this is your very first time here, what's up? My name's TJ. I run a business called PokePaster TCG where I buy and sell Pokemon cards, and I've been doing this for a little over a year, and I've done a couple $100,000 in sales. So I've sold, I think I just checked the other day, I've done over 10,000 orders, which is pretty sick. And I showed you guys how to do that. So if you are looking to hop into the TCGplayer game, or you're looking to make some extra change, or you're looking to even start a side business or a business, I can help you out with that. I've helped a bunch of people so far, and that's what I do in this channel is I help you guys. And then I also record vlogs. I just recorded one of those the other day that was like a whole day, start to finish, of me and how I run my life as a pastor and a dad and a husband and business owner and all that stuff. So I'm gonna hop over, or not hop over, I'm gonna be sitting in the same spot, but I cracked open a Coke Zero. Diet Dew is all out, but we do have a bunch of Coke Zero, which is nice. I like Coke Zero. I'm going to switch my camera up so you guys can see what's going on with my hands and how I go about this. But this right here, this is a secret tool, okay? When I started playing World of Warcraft, everyone told me that I was a loser. I'm just kidding, nobody told me that. But this is the mouse that I use to play World of Warcraft. Little did I know that this mouse would come incredibly handy for listing cards because of all of these buttons on the side. Glorious buttons so that I can list cards with one hand and move cards with the other hand. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So let me set up the camera to show you guys that, and I'll hop over. All right, hey friends, I'm going to show you exactly how I would do this. Now the way that I do it, you're going to need the pricing tab, and you don't get access to the pricing tab until you are a level 4 seller. So if you're not a level 4 seller, don't worry, I'll show you how I did this before I was a level 4 seller. I went to inventory right here, the inventory tab. I would click on Pokemon, and then I would go to the set name, because right here I've got my stack of cards that are sorted by set. So these are all celebrations cards. And I would, so then I would go here to sell. Let me zoom in for you guys real quick. I would go here to celebrations, Pokemon. I would click search. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then let me move my camera here. Over here, I would make sure that I'm listing on this little pull down 500 items per page. So then this is going to be celebration stuff that is alphabetized, and I would just go straight down the list. So I'd click into Flying Pikachu V, which is the first card I have here, and I would, how many do I have here? Count them up. This is a little faster once you get the pricing tab, but don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think I counted that right. I think I have 12. So then I would go here, near mint. How many do I have? 12. Oops, not 34, not 23. 12. 12, and then I click save. All right, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to show you guys the way that I do it. But that's how I would do it if I did not have the pricing tab. And then I would just go through, I do all my celebrations cards, and then I get to a new set, and I find the other set in here, and I would go down. Now, in order for this to happen, you do have to have your cards sorted by set and alphabetically, okay? That's very important. The first thing you do when you get cards is sort them by set and sort them alphabetically within each set. So right now in front of me, this is celebrations cards sorted alphabetically. And then I'm going to go on to the next set, which will also be sorted alphabetically, so on and so forth. Okay. Now here's how I actually go about, let me hide this real quick, hide my camera. Okay, so if you're a level 4 seller and you want to know, okay, how does TJ list cards? I go to the pricing tab, I click this button right here, export, zoom in, export filtered CSV. You click on that, you're going to be exporting Pokemon, all set names, or not all conditions, just near mint, because these are only near mint cards. I've already condition checked them all rarities, English and all printings. And then I'm going to click right here, filtered or export filtered CSV. So then my filtered CSV is going to get exported. Okay. Once you do that, I've already got it pulled up. This is what it's going to look like. Now here, do not panic. Okay. Please do not panic. It is overwhelming. I understand, or can be overwhelming. Let me get my camera turned back on. Hey, you are going to be a-okay. This is where the fun begins. And this is where that mouse that I was talking about comes in handy, because I'm going to be using my left hand here. This is going to look weird because my camera is upside down, okay? But I promise everything's inverted for you guys. I'm going to be using my left hand right here to move the cards and look at the cards for the most part. And I'm going to be using my right hand to change the numbers with my thumb. Now, if you do not have a mouse like this, that's totally okay. You can just come up here and use the keyboard to input your numbers. Okay, so we are going to get to cranking. The first thing I'm going to do, I need to find celebrations in this Excel document, because this is all sorted by set. When you export this CSV, it's always going to be sorted by set. So the first thing I'm going to do, Control F. I'm looking for celebrations. Here we go, celebrations. And then since it's already alphabetized, I'm just going to go down. And the only column I'm going to manipulate here, the only column I will ever manipulate here, let me go back to the top because this is important. You don't want to manipulate any other column than this one right here, this add to quantity column. So I always highlight that one yellow because I don't want to put any numbers in any of the categories that are not yellow. I already have the prices, the market price set. My price is set for every card, whether I have it or not. I have a price for every single card on this. And so the way that you do that is you come in here and you just go over to the TCGplayer market price column, which is over here. And you copy paste that into the marketplace price column. This column right here is all of your prices on your store is going to be right here. This column right here is going to be the market price that's just, on TCGplayer. This one right here is going to be the quantity that you are adding to your store, and that's why I always highlight this one, because again, I don't want to manipulate any numbers that are not in this one. Okay, so back here, celebrations. Again, how you find celebrations, I just click Control F, which brings up this little box. And then I typed in celebrations and clicked enter, and it brought me right to celebrations. We'll leave this box up here because I'll use it a little later. And this is when you really get cranking, okay? So again, I had how many Pikachu Vs? I had 12. So we're going to go 12 Pikachu, flying Pikachu Vs. How many Pikachu V Maxes do I have? Do I really have 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 3. How many Pikachus do I have? Yeah, this is right. I have like a million of these things. Holy smokes. Okay, celebrations was not the best set to start with because this isn't a very good answer, or a very good example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 51 Pikachus. Okay. Pikachu over here, 51. Professor's Research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Professor's Research Full Art. I've got 7. Surfing Pikachu V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Surfing Pikachu Vs. Surfing Pikachu V Max, 3. Okay, 3. Now we're going to go to the next set. So that celebrations, we're done. Bye-bye celebrations, we got you entered in. I'm going to put it over here on my table. And we're going to move on. What's next? What's next? What's next? Scarlet Violet base, I think. Top loaders going all over the place. Make sure you take a little Coke Zero drink break between every set you list, okay? Very important, guys. Scarlet Violet base set. Finding base sets in here is kind of tough because if I type in Scarlet Violet base set, it's going to be a while. So instead, to find a card, I'm just going to type in these numbers in the bottom. So I'm going to type in the search bar 235 out of 198. And it's going to bring me to Arvin right here. Look at that, guys. It's like I've done this before. Now, this is where it can kind of get a little tricky. Because as you guys see here, there are a lot of Arvins, so you have to know exactly what Arvin this is. This card right here happens to be the ultra rare Arvin variety. and I know this, I'm taking some extra time to show you guys. So I would know I've got one ultra rare. Okay, this one is the special illustration rare. So I've got one of those. Bennett EX Full Art. Scroll down a little bit. This is where it's so handy to have this mouse where I scroll right here. Bennett EX Ultra Rare, 1. Basic Fire Energy, or Basic Fighting Energy Hyper Rare, 1. Dolive. Scroll down, find Dolive, Illustration Rare, 1. Drowsy. You guys remember this card? Remember when this one was pumped? Look at this, 3 Drowsies, dude. This card was like 80 bucks or something like that. That's crazy. Drowsy Illustration Rare. I got it listed for 29. That's insane. I got 3 of them. Great Tusk EX Full Art. Remember, this is the Ultra Rare, so I got to make sure Ultra Rare, not the Special Illustration Rare. Ultra Rare. I got 2 of them. Great Tusk EX Special Illustration Rare. I have 1 of them. Iron Treads EX Ultra Rare, 1 of them. Jacques, whoops. I've got 1 Jacques Ultra Rare, 1 Jacques Special Illustration Rare, 1 and 1. I've got 1 Koraidon SIR, 1 Koraidon Hyper Rare. Koraidon SIR, Koraidon Hyper Rare, 1 and 1. Let's see here, Miraidon next. Miraidon EX. This is the ultra rare variety. Now, if you guys don't know just by looking at it if it's the ultra rare variety or not, what you would do is you would look at the numbers on the bottom and you would make sure that the numbers on the bottom coincide over here. So I'll do that with this next one. This is Oinkologne GX. If I didn't know this was the ultra rare version, I would look for Oinkologne GX, and I see there's 2 of them right here. There's Oinkologne GX 158 and Oinkologne GX 234, and this one is the 234 variety. So 234, 1, Pachirisu, illustration rare. Whoops, Pachirisu is on the floor. Uh-oh, look out. Pachirisu, illustration rare, 1, 2 Palmots, 2 Palmot illustration rares, 1 Professor's Research Full Art. Professor's Research is a tricky one because there's a male one and a female one. There's Professor Sada and Professor Turo. So this is 240. Professor's Research Ultra Rare 240. I've got 1 of those. Ralts. Oh, that's a cool card. By the way, if any of these cards that you guys see here, you're like, oh, I would like to buy that card. I will have these on my Pro Seller site. You guys can look at the link down below, and I will have them listed at 5% under market. So Ralts, illustration rare, 1. See, I'll show you the difference. So if someone buys it on the platform through the direct program, they buy it for $32.15. But on my Pro Seller site, you could pick it up, shipped to your house for $26.74. That's $6 off. Rare Candy, Hyper Rare, 2 of them. Scovillain, illustration rare, 1 of them. Squovet, illustration rare, 1. Tarantula, illustration rare, 1. Toxicroak, ultra rare, 1. Wiglet, that's a funny Pokemon. Come on. Wiglet, illustration rare, 1. Okay, and then we're ready for Obsidian Flames. So Scarlet Violet base done just like that. And obviously I'm taking some extra time doing this because I'm like trying to show you guys. Like I'm probably going like half as fast or a quarter as fast as I normally go. Normally I fly through this. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what this works. I'm not going to record all of this. I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like. So I go through and I do that. And so I will just show you how I'd get to the next set. Next set, I would type in the search bar, Obsidian Flames, Absol EX Ultra Rare. And then I just start going through. There's 1 Belly Bolt. How many Belly Bolts do I have? 2, 3 Belly Bolt illustration rares, and so on and so forth. And so I would do that for basically, I think, an hour, and I'd probably list these couple thousand cards that I have. And it's just, it's that easy. So that's what you do. And then after this, you save this document. Okay, so you click save there. And then you go back to TCGplayer and you go import to staged. You import it to your staged inventory. And then once it's in your staged inventory, you switch it to your live inventory. And then just like that, it is up and you got it all on your site. Easy peasy, just like that. So hopefully this helps. I just was going to list some cards tonight, and I wanted to show you guys how I listed cards. And again, I've got all sorts of cool cards here that I'm going to be selling. So if you're curious what all gets put up on my store, look at this, 151, Erica's Invitation, Giovanni with Persian, Ivysaur. If you're interested in picking up any of these cards, I'll have them discounted on my Pro Seller site link below. But as always, guys, Jesus loves you. I hope this is helpful. I love making content. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.